What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to EU4 as Austria. It is going pretty well so far. We're having a pretty good time. What is going on? I feel like my mouse is going funny. I don't know. I just had another video. It felt weird. Hopefully it fixes itself. Alright, do we want this? Yes, because the tech cost is like 80% positive. So let's go ahead and get that. That will increase our supply limit. We are currently having a pretty successful war. Let's just lower the speed a bit while things are going a bit weird. Let my PC figure out what it wants to do today. We can invest in another new idea. Oh wow. Okay, did not realize we had two. Well, that will increase our garrison size, which is nice. We will have nearly completed our third idea group, which would be quantity, which is pretty good. Yeah, all round, because we're not the biggest nation in the world. And obviously with that PU over Spain, I believe that should increase our force limit by 5. I don't know. But another thing that was recommended, oh no, different idea, global trade power. Where are we up to with this? Our diplomatic tech is also where it should be, so yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that extra trade power straight away. Hopefully that makes a bit of an impact. We actually have a free merchant, so I don't necessarily know exactly where to put them. I'll figure that out now, but what I do want to do is I've got these boats. Let's put them on protect trade. You must have light ships. Oh, we don't have any of those, so that's not great. Okay, well let's get 2 of them. A whole 2. That's all we can get for now, but we'll see. Right, there's 2. Free policy, nope. Right, is there any more disputed secessions? There is Lorraine, Circassia, Great Britain. They have a royal marriage. Sadly, I don't think we can ally Great Britain, but that would be a great one. Yeah, they're rival to us. Sadly, they would be the main one. Was Pomerania on that list? No, Circassia. Never mind. Completely different. Doesn't matter. Was just checking. But so far, our war with the Commonwealth's gone really well. The Ottomans are having success in theirs. If you're just tuning in, first episode, we've not committed the ultimate crime. I guess we're not allied to the Ottomans. It's just a war at the same time, the same enemy. Making the most of it, use their manpower to help us out, basically, which I think is a pretty good move. Clergy will gain 5 influence. Stability costs will go down. Missionaries will be better. Tolerance of heretics will go down. Papal influence, or we just take the temperance. Let's go with this top option. It looks quite good. But yeah, other than that, what other advice? I've received some advice. Obviously, I'm 2 episodes ahead, so I can't use it all straight away. One was to protect trade more, which was, I think, the main one. Let me just check. I think it's better if I read it out, then I'm committed to it then. Right, here we go. Build light ships, yeah, it was definitely one of them. And then let me see what the other ones are. Oh, that might have been. Don't improve relations with rivals. Oops. Did I do that? That is... Wait, what? Okay, that comment changed. Never mind. Fair enough. I mean, obviously don't improve relations with rivals, but that confused me. I'd replied to it and the comment had changed, so... There you go, that's a bit weird. Hello, Pomerania. Oh yeah, they are helping me out in this one. Can I get the peace deal I want? Has it actually saved the one I said I wanted? No. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a Commonwealth. It is a Poznan as well. That would 3 nations. As long as it's not 5, we're pretty good. Right, that's 1 too many. I think that's good. 5 provinces. There we go. We expand Austria quite a bit into Commonwealth territory. It looks like we added 3 new forts, or no, I think we already had this no, we didn't have this 3 new forts. That's pretty good. That will help obviously in slowing the Ottomans down if we ever end up in a conflict there. Let's just call what we can. Bring the troops back. Yep, and now the Ottomans are free to do what they want with whatever remains, of course. Right, this trader, merchant, whatever you want to call it. Right, so we have one collecting in Venice. And we have one in Ragusa transferring to Vienna. So do we want one in Vienna? We can only collect in Vienna. I thought maybe we could transfer to Venice. So I guess we want to go somewhere else with a lot of trade that goes into Vienna. Maybe this one, Ragusa. We already have one in Ragusa. Constantinople maybe, and just transfer trade power. Pass more of it further up towards us, I guess. Could be pretty useful. I don't really know how it works, but I'm just guessing. 0.07. Probably not that worth it, but... I don't know, we're not particularly that coastal. I know it's been suggested I try and get hold of the Genoa trade node and a bit more of the Venetian one. And I'll try and do that. How's the HRE looking? It is looking like a complete mess that I am sadly going to once again be the emperor of. Magdeburg and Nuremberg are not voting for us. Okay, where are these guys? Magdeburg. Let's improve relations with them. And then Nuremberg, where on earth? I thought they were up here, but obviously there they are. Improve relations with them as well. But yeah, you know, we can retake control, I guess. There's some cool abilities with it all. Okay, this is all stopped. Oh no, 9%. I don't know why it's not showing up at all. Okay, it's starting to come. That is not 10% of that box, but whatever. Got me worried. Commonwealth, no, you will not be getting open borders. You just got to face what you've got to do. Also, there was no real penalty. Russia eventually stopped asking for land, so we got away with that one. Obviously, they just took a load off Denmark as well. But yeah, next time, obviously, I assume Russia, we should probably give them something because they need to grow as well so that we can both work together against the Ottomans. I mean, Russia is now above the Commonwealth officially. They're equal penalty from the institution. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, that they're equal, and there's us in second. But obviously, Spain would be above us if they were independent. So don't look into that too much, I guess, if you don't want to. We would be about 4th on merit of our own abilities. But yeah, Spain's obviously pumped us right up to the top of the list. At the moment, they have no interest in leaving, as far as I'm aware. No one is supporting their... Oh no, 40% liberty desire. That's pretty high. But, you know, I mean, I'm willing to, like, I don't know if you can do it, but I would be willing to release them. Should it get so bad, I don't think I can. But Commonwealth just rivaled me, so that's the end of those alliances. I don't think I can, but it might be an idea. Obviously, I'm a few episodes ahead. I'll wait for you guys' opinion before I do anything crazy. Okay, we just got thrown into a big war. I don't know who brought us into this. Sweden did. Now, obviously, every war I get dragged into, Spain is coming into as well. So, poor old little red blob here in Nuremberg, and Riga and Bremen. I feel kind of bad for them here, and the sieges have already begun. I mean, I don't even need to get involved. Spain is on passive. They don't have to join. Now, obviously, if a monster war like the Ottomans comes up, the hope is that they'll be at full strength then to go and fight the Ottomans. That's why. I will take them off the leash at that point. But yeah, there's no point having them just trek around and lose troops fighting mini wars that I can deal with perfectly fine by myself. And there you go. The Ottomans looking much bigger as they rip their own teeth into the Commonwealth. They're about 1,000 points ahead of us in development. If we were to integrate Spain, we would take the lead by quite some way, because obviously we only get half. But I think that's probably unlikely. I don't see us integrating Spain. We'd have to hold on to them for 50 years without anyone else fighting to get them independent. We would then have to wait probably another 50 years plus, as we saw how long it was with Bohemia, to integrate all this. So I don't know if there's a way to like split them up into small parts. That might be an easier way. Then maybe we could get Italy, but I don't know. I don't think we'll be integrating Spain in this series. But if we can keep them under our wing, that is good enough for me for now. We'll mothball our 17 forts. All these ones on the border with the Ottomans I built at level 4. This one's level 2. Level 2. Probably upgrade some of those. It was also recommended that I start to get some better advisors, and I agree. At the moment I'll keep the ones I've got. I'm happy with them, but I will start to look into some level 2 advisors, especially since we finally converted all the provinces. Now that that's done, I think we can definitely look to get some better advisors. All of our land, at least, is Catholic. There's still areas where it isn't. Reformed is not spreading as much. I think the centres for Reformation are now sort of gone. Now it's just, you've got to do it sort of through force or whatever. Or I don't really know if it spreads a little bit naturally, but it's definitely not as influenced by those centres. I'm not going to become the defender of the faith. That sounds like a lot of pressure. Let's just avoid that if we can. Bahmanis are up to 4th. They must be huge. I mean, there's no Ming, so I guess, and Delhi's up there as well, so they must be pretty big in that region of India. And I mean, that is also with some pretty big penalties. 179%, 200%. It's not like they're having the best time in the world. We can't really see. It looks like the Bahmanis have all of India. Yeah, so Ming's broken into Wu. Maybe, was it Shu? Shun? I can't remember, somebody like that when I was playing as Japan, who basically took Ming's place and was just as strong in the end, and it was all a sad waste of time. Right, we have loads of free diplomats. I'm sorry. It's just, I feel like we have too many. There's just never enough people to improve relations with. Lorraine. The Great Britain rivaled us. There's no point with them. Or France. Spain is at plus 200. Milan. I guess we can. I don't know. We might end up fighting them again. But Switzerland, how is our relations? Pretty bad, actually. We did have to fight a war. I didn't want to, but Switzerland was in it. Right, here we go. 2 light ships. I don't know if this is enough to protect trade, but we will see what they can achieve together. Can I send them on a mission to protect trade? There we go. And just protect trade in Venice, I guess. That's an obvious place. And the other 25 boats, I guess we could hunt pirates. That sounds kind of fun. Let's hunt some pirates in Venice. I guess we'll do that. At least they're doing something then. Right, I want to force limit to get to 80. That's all I'm asking. 60 out of 74, because then I can get another 20 stack. And actually we've got 30s at the moment, but you know, in theory, 15, 3 and 12s. Yeah, I mean, I could get a 20, that would work. Nuremberger casualties, that war is over. I forgot we were even in it right now, but... And we improve relations with Milan. Everything just goes so quick. Some of these buildings are really worth building. Saxony, do you like us? Not really. We have some rough relations, but let's try fix that. We can be friends again. But yeah, this war's going pretty well. Obviously, 126k to 18, 23 to 6, 56 to 0. We are pretty heavily advantaged here. But yeah, in terms of expansion, some people have been asking, it probably won't be into the HRE, which I think you guys have recommended. Just avoid it, leave them alone, I don't mind. If we get some, that's fine. Like if I get called into a war and I can add a province, then I'll do it. But mostly focus on northern Italy, because Spain is now going to stop their expansion here, because I can, well, I pick the wars they go into, basically. So that's pretty good. And then I can also just keep digging into the Commonwealth, try and get like a big chunk of like Poland maybe, because the Ottomans are probably going to get all of this southern land. Maybe, probably not by the end. It's not like they're that weak. It's going to take a long time still. I imagine it takes quite a few 100%. Yeah, you need 600% to take everything. So what's that? 6 wars at 100% war score. I pieced out with 60, so 100% must be quite a bit. But yeah, the Ottomans getting a lot bigger all the time. They're just constantly going into wars. We are charged with defending them. I don't know. Hopefully with Russia and Spain and Sweden, that should be enough as allies to protect us. Should we be invaded? This war is going pretty well. I don't really necessarily. Sweden's doing that siege. It should be fine for me to just sit back. Manpower is at max. I feel like it dropped a bit at some point. I don't know how that happened, but it was at 80,000 at one point. Maybe there was an effect or a multiplier or something that contributed to it being a bit higher than it was before. I have no idea, but it's definitely not bad at all. 70,000. We're at the maximum. That's all we need to be clear about. Right, let's check. What is our aggressive expansion at? It's quite high in the east, minus 85 with the Commonwealth. Okay, I won't. Okay, even with these guys, it's 30, so we can't attack anyone immediately. But yeah, I will be considering trying to grab some more of Milan. The Genoa and Cremona provinces are very tempting. Genoa obviously being sort of the capital of a trade node. Cremona is just incredibly well developed for whatever reason. So I would love to get my hands on both if I could. Probably not going to happen, but we'll see. Right, okay. I mean, we could. How much might we're getting 30 ducats a month. Okay, first of all, let's get another general. Not that includes the money, but that's just I don't want to forget. Oh, terrible one. What I do want to do is grab a. Can I get 14? I'm just going to get 14 more troops. I mean, we could even just throw them in here as like 7 each. But yeah, let's get 14. How do we want to balance that? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 cannons. And yeah, we'll split them out somehow. That's all our money gone. That'll just increase our numbers a little bit. Maybe put some people off invading us. Here is the total armies at the moment. We currently sit in 5th place. Spain, who we own for now at least, is in 4th, and Russia, our ally, is 3rd. Bomanis are too far away to worry about. So between the 3 of us, we should have more than enough to, 210k to the Ottomans 100k. Although in theory, the Ottomans, who have no manpower left, but they could have 200k themselves. So that would be a massive battle if it ever came to that. But for now, hopefully that will deter them enough, and I can always try and find another. That's not including Sweden. Pomerania's got about 30,000 troops. Trier, I imagine, has maybe 20 with a maximum maybe of 30. I don't know. Who else are we allied to? Pomerania, Trier, Russia. There's one more, isn't there? We own Spain. Oh, Utrecht. I don't know if we need to be allied to them anymore, but I don't know who else. Like, there's not many others who are that keen. Like Milan might be a good one, but I'm going to attack them at some point. Lorraine, I guess, is bigger than Utrecht, potentially. I don't know. They're pretty similar. Utrecht is just a funny shape. Denmark won't ally us, Britain won't, so it's like, yeah, this is fine. What we have is fine. Sweden is actually managing to lose this. Don't ask me how. That should change pretty soon as they integrate. Riga, I don't know what's going on with the Knights. Utrecht is dealing with it anyway, so thanks. Thanks, guys. I thought Spain might be being a bit too passive. Right, let's just bring all these guys into one place and deal with them. I'm not sure. I might just make these both 37 stacks. We have the supply limit almost. 58 in Vienna's fine. Yeah, we probably just about have enough to just split it up equally. And then it's just easier to manage. Then have, I don't know, 74. Is that 60, 66, 69, 72? It's not quite divisible by 3, so there'll be no nice way to split it between the three armies, sadly. If there was, I would certainly consider it, but yeah, we may as well just have it as 2. I don't want to ally these people. I want to improve relations with them, since they seem to dislike us. We need to do it with Ulm. They are all high and mighty, very powerful Ulm. Lose 250 ducats, gain base tax and influence, or lose things. Okay, I'll do it. We're going to have to take out a loan. I'll be able to pay it off pretty much straight away. So that's fine. Alright, so first up, is there a province around here with 37 supply limit? Pest has 52, so go over there. Right, create new units. Half, half, half. There we go, perfect. 7 go that way. 7 go to Vienna. There we go, our army, much bigger now. Where's that put us in this list? Damn it, we're still 5th. But it clears us 14,000 ahead of Great Britain. And they're at their force limit, so they're not going up. Wu could overtake us, so let's not look into the relative place. The Commonwealth might as well. And France, they're all currently below with manpower issues, etc. Right, we took out a big loan. We should be able to pay it off probably like in a month's time. So we'll just get that done as soon as we can. So don't forget, because we don't need to actually spend the money we got from the loan. It was just we ended the month on like -10 or something. But there we go, 237 stacks and some provinces. Cord up here towards sort of the Poland area. Right, 481. So we can repay that. Oh no, 562. Obviously the interest is huge when the loan is a lot bigger than normal. It's not like the 26 loans you get at the start of the game. That was a loan of 481 ducats. I don't know why you can't just take out the amount you want, but there you go. I guess the bank wouldn't be happy with that. They want me to take out more. But 560. It might just be too much. The interest might like literally just run away by enough each month that we can't actually catch up. That'd be annoying. Sure, it wouldn't have come to that. Like, I'll just have to declare war and steal someone's money, I guess, to pay it off. Not that I'm sure, in theory, that probably doesn't help the bank. But there we go. Let's repay it. All dealt with. Our interest, inflation's not so high. See, the gold mines ran out, I think, a while ago. I don't know if we're still getting money. A little bit from gold. So I don't know. Maybe we conquered a new one. Who knows? But not as bad as it was. Did we core all of those provinces? I thought there was more to go. Nope, we did all of them apparently. Boost stability while we have some points. Let's get that done. Commonwealth separatists are on the way. We'll deal with them. And Nitran. Never heard of them. But there you go. Another new nation to be worried about. Right, improve relation with Hesse. France minus 105. Okay, but they don't have any allies. I don't know how they annoyed everyone. Oh no, they do. Sorry, Brabant, Galicia, the Knights. It's because they're too stubborn. They wouldn't ally me or Britain. For historic reasons, so they can't have anyone really. I mean, they might get Denmark. I don't know if anything's stopping them. There we go. So far, 1632. Oh, just under 200 years left, and Austria looking pretty strong. A long way to go, of course. Right, let's finish this. Land attrition minus 10%, and we unlock some new policies as well. But there we go. Another idea group completed. Quantity is done. We'll get another one at admin level 18, which is still a fair distance away. We're still at 18 for these technologies, but yeah, I don't know what we'll be going for next. It'll probably be another military policy. As nice as admin is, we're a bit behind on it, and obviously it unlocks more idea groups. So it'll likely be something defensive or offensive. I don't know. Quality and quantity, that's always a good combination. Normally everyone says quantity or quality. Why not have both? Works out good for everyone, and this helps boats as well, but I don't know. It might just have to be a military one on the basis of how the points are coming along. Not so much what we actually need. I don't know if we need influence. I mean, extra 25% income from Spain. I don't know if a vassal counts as a PU. when it says specifically vassals, but income from Spain would be nice. Less liberty desire would be good, I guess. Annexing them, being cheaper would be good. Diplomatic relations up, that'd be great. We would have 7 then. Reputation up would be nice. Envoy travel. Influence is tempting. It depends what position our diplomatic power's in, I guess. And again, probably not going to be able to get an admin idea next, just because it's behind at the moment. So I don't really see that as an option. Oh, let's go up to speed 5 again. Oh, we're not doing anything. But that'll be it actually for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.